Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making some simple kashatas, and let's go ahead and get started. We're going to need some red food color. You can use any kind of a food color, but mostly we use red. So some cardamom, some sugar, some water, and some very fine shredded coconut flakes. Now we have our pan on the heat. We're going to add in our water and bring it to a warm temperature. Then we're going to add in our sugar, and we'll just start stirring in the sugar together with the warm water. We want to go ahead and make this into a syrup, guys. So just keep stirring until you see that the water has mixed properly with the sugar. We're then gonna let it cook for maybe 2 to 3 minutes until you start seeing that the bubbles are forming. Once you see this, you know that your syrup is now starting to form, and just keep stirring. If you let the syrup be too thick or be too light, you're gonna mess up the kashatas, no doubt. So as you can see, the syrup is still forming, so keep stirring. This is the most important part, like the second important part. Getting the syrup right and making sure that the syrup combines with the coconut flakes. So this is looking pretty good, guys. It has like a sticky consistency, and we're just gonna let it boil as we add in the other ingredients. We're gonna add in our red food color and give it a good stir. Then we're going to go ahead and add in our cardamom. And once we add in our cardamom, guys, you have an option right here. You can go ahead and add in some grenadine or some rose water or even some vanilla. Some people also add in some masala if you want a spicy taste to it. But I'm just going to do it the basic way and just add the cardamom and the red food color. So now we're going to go ahead and add our coconut flakes in and keep stirring it. We're going to go ahead and reduce our heat and keep stirring our mixture. We're going to do this until we see that the coconut flakes are drying up. So now we have to move really quick. Our heat is on low, and once you start seeing this on your pan, you know it's time to transfer your kashata mixture. I have this sticky-less mats which I got on Amazon, and I always take a rolling pin and I put some folio on it for later on when I will just be smoothing out the kashatas. If you don't have this, you can take some oil and put on a surface and then put your kashata mixture. Guys, don't forget, we really have to move really quick here. So once that's done, let's go into forming it. I'm going to do a square, and then I'm going to move into flattening it into a rectangle. So this is pretty much it. You can decide if you want a thicker consistency or if you want flat kashatas. The choice is yours. Some prefer them thick, some prefer them flat. So I'm just going to flatten mine a little bit. Let's just smoothen the edges and then get into cutting. I have a kitchen paper which I had put some water on it, and my knife which I'm going to be cutting and cleaning my knife on the kitchen paper to give the kashata a clean cut. Just keep cutting them like this because you want diamond shapes. If you don't want diamond shapes, you can just cut them into squares or into rectangles. It actually doesn't matter, but since originally they're always made into diamond shapes, I'm gonna do the same. Run your knife onto the lines that you had cut before to make them easy for you to just separate. You can either serve your kashatas immediately if you want, or you can let them to dry up and be a bit hard depending on what texture you like for your kashatas. There you go, guys. pretty simple, pretty easy. You can store this in a bowl and cover it, and every time you have a craving for something sweet, you can just go ahead and grab one. Don't forget to leave a comment on what you did differently or what you added to the kashatas, and see you in the next video.